iron sights? I use heavy artillery.
What's going on, guys? My name is Evil and I'm coming at you guys with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about something that I've been just thinking about for the past couple of days. You know, I woke up this morning, did my daily routine, stressed, yawned, thought about what I was gonna bitch about in Call of Duty today. Nah, I'm just fucking around, but in all seriousness though, I woke up this morning and I was always wondering, like, damn, I play the same games every day, and I was thinking to myself, what happened to all the good games that we had, like the Xbox 360 days? You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of alternatives that you can play to Call of Duty that were first-person shooters. I mean, there's not really much of anything that's out there no more. And now, the new meta is, it's not even first-person shooters anymore. The new meta is Battle Royale. Battle Royale has been around for, a while now. I think it all started with, things like PUBG, H1Z1, things of that nature. I was never a person who actually complained about it, because I feel like to each and all his own. Hey, if you enjoy Battle Royale games, great for you. Maybe you like making plays like, I don't know, like this. Or maybe you're like me and you like making plays like...
Enemy down. Reloading.
We all have our own reasons for why we play, Battle Royale games. Some of us found newfound interest in them when our favorite video game communities died or became lackluster. Some of us wanted something, a new experience to try to conquer. We realized that if you got good at a Battle Royale game, skill-wise, it showed a lot. Other people just hopped on the bandwagon when they seen that, the Battle Royale genre was getting bigger. But what really bothers me the most is every video game trying to turn Battle Royale into a cash cow. Recently, I saw Battlefield 5's trailer for their Battle Royale.
Ring of fire that destroys everything in its path.
Firestorm is what they're calling it. And, me personally, I've never really been much of a Battlefield fan myself. The last Battlefield video game I actually bought was Battlefield 1. And, I mean, anybody who knows about that game knows why I haven't bought another one since then. But regardless, let's talk about this Battle Royale thing. So, me personally, I'm a person who, I'm not hard to satisfy, you know what I'm saying? Just give me an enjoyable experience that I can have every time I hop on the game. And you got me stuck with whatever video game that is. I used to be really big into fighting games. I chilled on playing those. I was big into a lot of different shooting games. But nowadays, I feel like I don't have much of a variety that I can choose from. And, it's like I sit here and I play these different Battle Royales, for hopes that I can have a fun experience. And for me, it just doesn't click. Don't get me wrong, I'm decent at Apex. I'm hot garbage at Fortnite, I'm not gonna deny it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I have fun playing these games with my friends. The reason why you guys hear me mention a lot of the time, like, what happened to the good first-person shooter games is because, I love first-person shooters. It's a reason why I prefer Apex over Fortnite. I love the first-person aspect of the game because I feel like a first-person shooter, it adds that fun factor into every game that you play. But, my main issue with Battle Royale is because I know a lot of people will be like, the only reason why you hate Battle Royale is because you're not good at it. And for the most part, that's completely inaccurate. I can, I have random spurts of greatness in Fortnite, but I can manage to have a good time. I will admit I rage a lot in that game, but it's just because I don't play it as much. If I played it as much as I was before BO4 came out in October, I probably could play that game and actually withstand some of the bullshit that happens, but that's not what we're talking about today. What we're going to be talking about is why I'm just so tired of seeing Battle Royale. Battle Royale has been overdone, in my opinion. We live in the era where every game doesn't even try to be innovative anymore. The first thing that they do whenever they create a game, they want to, get new attention to whatever new game they create. They don't even actually try to, do something to the full game itself. No, fuck how the game plays. Who cares if there's a game-breaking glitch? Who cares if this game is, slowly costing us money? If we want to get bread, all you gotta do is throw a fucking cash cow in there. Let's throw a battle royale game mode in this game that nobody asked for. For example, whatever happened to that battle royale game mode that supposedly came in Red Dead Redemption 2? Notice I don't hear anybody talking about that shit whatsoever. Battlefield 5 added this battle royale game mode, and I'm like, in my opinion, if there was any game that I thought would have probably been able to get something like that done correctly, it would have been Battlefield, since the natural Battlefield game itself feels like a battle royale on a regular just because of how big the battlefield is. But nope, from what I've been I haven't played it myself, so I'm not going to give an actual opinion on it, but from what I've heard, a lot of negative reviews on the game, because basically it's slower than PUBG from what I heard, and it's slow with Battlefield like settings. So if you're a Battlefield player, you probably would love the shit out this, but if you came from any other battle royale, it's pacing wise not what you would be looking for. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? What happened to the good days that we had in gaming? What happened to the days where, if a new video game came out, it was something that would catch our attention off rip? It didn't need to copy off other games. What happened to the days where you knew a game was going to be amazing when it came out just because you knew who it was developed by, and you knew that there was going to be a lot of effort and time and heartfelt sweat and tears put into the game? Nowadays, there is no sweat and tears put into the game. They substituted the sweat and tears for a battle royale game mode. And it's crazy when you think about it, because honestly, I'm just so sick and tired of seeing battle royale. Everywhere you go, you see something talking about a battle royale game mode. And I get it, what I'm saying? Video game companies want to do whatever they can to survive and avoid going extinct, because right now, the market has been asking a lot for these battle royale game modes. But I just don't understand why. I get it. To be honest with you, the person to blame for all of this shit is Fortnite. Yeah, people seen that Fortnite blew up in such a quick time that everybody wanted to try to recreate their success. But at the end of the day, what they didn't realize is the fact that the reason why Fortnite blew up at the time it did was because video games was in a stale state. People were starting to get bored of Call of Duty. It's funny because Fortnite came out during Infinite Warfare, and Fortnite really blew up at the beginning of World War II. I mean, can you see the reason why? A lot of people was already kind of pissed off with Call of Duty after Infinite Warfare, not giving it a chance. And people seen that it was a free to play game. At the time, I really wished I would have knew about it or gave it a chance back then. I could just picture what it would have been like back then. But yeah, people seen that this was a free to play game and gave it a chance, and yeah, boom, got good at it, and it's one of the top games of all time right now. Personally, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I just want video games to go back to being their own thing again. If you're a first-person shooter video game, I want you to solely focus on the multiplayer that you have inside your game. I don't want you focusing on battle royale game modes. I want you to give me an innovative multiplayer experience, not trying to give me what somebody else did because it's gonna make you a lot of money. I mean, come on now. Battle Royale to me is starting to get played out. Everybody is doing it. And it's so funny because while I'm bitching about Battle Royales and saying I really hope that people tone it down and focus on their own games, everybody keeps making it known that they like them and enjoy them, and these developers are listening to that version of the player base, so they keep adding them in the game. And when they add Battle Royales into these games that we all know and love, what happens? The games that you know and love become they basically fall off. They become trash because there's not that much support going that way. Instead, developers are doing and putting all their effort and time into trying to, help with the Battle Royale game mode. That's kind of what happened with Black Ops 4. And I'm pretty sure that's what happens with a lot of other games. I don't know how Battlefield 5 is. I've never played it. I never played the regular multiplayer, and to be honest with you, I doubt I'd play the Battle Royale. But I mean, you would think that it would be decent just because of how Battlefield plays, but I don't know. But I'm gonna be honest with you, do I think that they really needed a Battle Royale mode? No. I think if Battlefield focused solely on their multiplayer, they wouldn't have that issue. But it's because people feel like they're losing money if they don't try to put in on that specific type of game mode. And I'm gonna just straight up and tell you guys, as a guy who's been playing Call of Duty for as long as I've been playing it, and any other game, I just don't feel that we need this type of shit in the game. You know what I'm saying? I want innovation. I don't want the same thing in every game every time I turn my head. You know, I want something that shows me, yeah, these developers are amazing. They put their heart and soul into this. I don't want to have to flip and, you know, all of a sudden I see, you know what I'm saying, the same game mode 20 times over, you know? It's like, remember when people used to compare Battlefield and Call of Duty? Or remember when people used to say Call of Duty is the same thing every year? And it's so funny because Call of Duty wouldn't be the same thing every year. What they did was they copied stuff from more popular games to try to make themselves relevant. Exo jumping, wall running, specialist, all of that stuff. That was all things they copied from other games and innovated into their own game to make it better. And it's crazy when you think about it, because if only these developers were more innovative on their own and didn't steal ideas from other developers, we would have, you know, AAA titles out here that are actually worth playing for longer than maybe 1 month and a half before you go back to playing a free-to-play game.
Opening fire. Reloading. Whole squad down. Good job.
The reason why I feel like Battle Royales just need to die at this point is because, you know, I don't want them to die, but it's like they starting to get milked too much. Battle Royale, the genre itself is like that. It's like if you're being a farmer and you have one cow that produces a lot of milk. Every other cow produces a small amount of milk, but you got this one cow that produces like 10 gallons of milk and one you feel me, one milking, and you just keep milking that one cow until eventually you've milked it dry. That's what I feel like is going on with Battle Royale. Battle Royale is starting to get milk dry because people is constantly abusing the genre, and it's just not the same anymore, to be honest with you. I hope down the line that maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe things can change. Maybe video game developers will realize that they can still make money selling their normal game without having to add a Battle Royale game into it. I mean, think about it. If you're a successful game developer, you don't need to copy other people to be great. I feel like I wished a lot of people paid attention to what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying? Like, developers are going to do what they want to do to make money. People are going to still support it anyway. It's gonna be what? Soon it's gonna be like 2030 and people still gonna be playing Fortnite, talking about how amazing that the game is. Honestly, I hope by then that the game would die, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? And by that time, people probably still gonna be looking for a reason to play this, in my opinion, overplayed game. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Battle Royale is a game experience that not too many people can replicate, but a lot of people try to. And yeah, so you know, if you agree with anything I said in this video, you know what I'm saying, I hope that I was able to inform you guys enough and give back some reasonable evidence on why I felt the way I did. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please should have dropped a like, subscribe, turn on notifications if you're new. Just want to let you guys know every single one of you guys are amazing. I appreciate everybody who make it to my streams or my videos, even though sometimes that might not be a lot. I appreciate everything I get. And yeah, guys, with all that being said, my name is Evil Dre. Smacking lobbies is my hobby, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace out.
You are the Apex Champions.